A 72-year-old man accused of molesting a 5-year-old girl at a San Diego church during a wedding rehearsal back in 2017 pleaded not guilty to 3 felony charges related to the alleged crime. Chester Yang was extradited back to the United States this week to face those charges. Yang was arrested in Singapore back in May. Today we learned that Yang was also convicted of molesting another child back in 2001. He now faces life in prison if convicted on all charges. Back in August, we brought you the story of Chancho, a Goldendoodle stolen from a Utah family while they were vacationing here in San Diego. And we were so thrilled when that coverage helped bring the dog home. Today, we're back on the story as the accused thief is brought to court. Here's CBS 8's Brian White.
Johnny Smith, who is accused of stealing Chancho, made an appearance in court, and I sat in on the preliminary hearing. Defendant Johnny Smith sat in court today while the prosecution attempted to convince Judge Gallagher that there's enough evidence for this case to go to trial.
We were very, very distraught and not knowing what had happened to our dog and not knowing that he was safe.
Smith faces a felony theft charge for allegedly stealing Chancho from a Utah family on August 1st at Campland on the Bay while they were asleep in their tent. Police say Smith can be seen in this security footage walking Chancho out the front gate at 2:30 in the morning.
Campland by the Bay has cameras all throughout the property. I was able to get camera footage from the entrance and exit and also where the victim was staying.
The prosecution's first witness was the dog's owner, Hannah McGuire, who appeared online over Teams. She described a phone call she received from Smith 10 days after Chancho was stolen and after he'd seen our news coverage.
He said, "My name is Johnny," and he did confirm that he was the individual in the video that was playing on the news. He had told me that he purchased the dog for a sum of money.
She asked Smith if a friend of hers could meet up with him at a Stars and Stripes gas station in National City to get Chancho back, and he agreed. That's when SDPD Detective Nichols and his team went to meet Smith instead.
We had parked on one side of the gas station and I had other detectives in the area. I waited till he was in view. My partner and I exited the vehicle. I said, "Hey, is your name Johnny?" And he said it was. And then at that point, I took possession of the dog.
The judge ruled that Smith will stand trial for felony grand theft, and he'll be back in court in January. In downtown, Brian White, CBS 8.
Thanks, Brian. After the arrest, Chancho was reunited with his family, who took him back to Utah, where they say he is happy and healthy.